Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. We are live. Hey now. Hey, hey, hey now. Hey, hey, hey now. Getting the word out. Hey, Moogle. What's going on? You ready to fling mountain rages at Dracula? I just enjoy this soundtrack all day, every day. It was a... Hey, Alice. It sure was an adventure, getting that chrysogram, huh? What is this song? Wait, what is this? Hold on. Oh, this is from the Japanese version. You're hungry? At least you're not horngry. Horngry. The Moogle's like, joke's on you, I could really go for a hot dog. This must be like, kind of like I Am the Wind, but from the Japanese version. It's called Nocturne. You know, because in Japan, Symphony of the Night is called Nocturne in the Moonlight. Hey, Wayne, you been horngry before? I mean, we all have. You know, you're in bed and she's got the good pastrami with the spicy mustard. You've been there, right? The good pastrami? That's exactly what it is, Moogle. Just like hangry is angry and hungry at the same time, horngry is horny and hungry at the same time. You ever, like, look at food so good you're, like, almost aroused physically? You're like, oh, baby, what'd I do to that? That's horngry. I mean, who hasn't been there at least once in their life, right? Or like I said, you in bed with a nice looking lady, and she's got the good pastrami with the spicy mustard. You're feeling listless? Ready to whoop somebody's ass? I actually am feeling really inspired right now because I ran this by my friend Matt the other day, and he thinks it's an idea that's worth bearing. I actually have a story in my head that I want to write. And a whole hardcore corn, yeah. A lot of the details just kind of came to me today that I might actually sit and write this story. How much pepperoni on your pizza? Yes. It depends, though. Which kind of pepperoni? If it's the old world pepperoni, then fuck me up with Old World pepperoni. I don't want to even see the pizza. I want just a blanket of Old World pepperoni. If it's the other kind, that kind's a little more salty. You need to be a little more judicious, and I think there needs to be a balance with some other flavor in there, like onion or something. Yeah, I'll probably tell you about it, Alice, because it's just, I don't know, like I came up with this idea, and I was talking to my friend from the Tolkien Society, because he dabbles in a little fan fiction, right? And I was saying, like I haven't never written fan fiction for Tolkien, but I have I told him what I would write if I did, and he says, I think that's a good idea. Sicilian pizza with old style pepperoni. Ba, 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 ba. Did you know that if you go to Italy and you ask for pepperoni on your pizza, you will get a pizza with pepperoncini on it? Because pepperoni is not a Italian word for what it is. I mean, it is an Italian word, but it means little peppers. And as you know, pepperoni is not peppers. It's meat. Pepperoncini is dope, but it's just like if you're expecting what we in the United States call pepperoni, it's a little different. They have a word for it. I don't know the word off the top of my head, but it translates to spicy salami, which is what pepperoni is. It's a very spicy salami. Not that it's very spicy, but it's very spiced compared to normal salami. So if you ask for, if you want pepperoni pizza and you're in Italy, ask for spicy salami. Although, honestly, if I was in Italy, like if I was in, say, Naples, right? I would want, like, whatever the local specialty is, whatever that region of Italy is famous for pizza-wise, I would want to have. I would want to experience like true pizza culture at that point, right? Here it comes. We haven't heard this song yet in the game. You want to look at our Naples. Oh, Wayne. We're gonna have to refill the ranch tank that feeds the ranch hose. We need a better thing than a ranch hose. We need like a ranch power washer. Yeah, I want to get a margarita or something like very traditional. If any kind of toppings, like maybe local olives or whatever, like prosciutto or whatever kind of meats that are, within that region. If I was in Sicily, I'd want the deep dish Sicilian pizza, with lots of pecorino romano cheese shaved on top of it, If I was in Rome, it would be different depending on where I was. I would love to visit Italy at some point. Oh, Parma ham, yeah. It's Moogle with the hose. He's like, fire in the hole. And Moogle's shooting the thing, right? The ranch, and then he just does this. It was pretty good. It's another great song. Festival of Servants. I know that I told your story about Pete Steele to my mom, and she was like, well, he's right. I mean, everybody who's from New York knows that Manhattan pizza's good, right? There's no doubt about it. If you're coming from wherever the fuck, and you're coming to New York to get a New York pizza, getting Manhattan pizza is like you're basically getting the second best pizza in the world. It's just the best is in Brooklyn, right? If I was in London for a pizza, okay, Moogle, I'm going to be honest with you, right? If I was in London for a pizza, I would want to go to some place that's run by like some like Middle Eastern dudes, right? Because they're a little closer to like they're not Italian obviously, but they're a little closer to that Mediterranean approach to food, and they know the flavor profiles and what goes with what, and that's what I would do if I was in the United Kingdom and I wanted a pizza. Yeah, see, I mean, you would be there for the Middle Eastern food, right? They had some of the best Middle Eastern food in the world is found in the United Kingdom, just like the best pizza in the world is in America. It might be an Italian specialty, but perfected by the United States. I read an article once because I was trying to find out if anybody had ever tried to come to a definitive answer to what country has the best pizza. Because you've got Italy saying they're the best, Greece is saying they're the best, right? And the outlier Brazil, but we saw what Brazilian pizzas being like, right? You have to be insane to think that's the best pizza. You have to be insane to think that's good. That's not even eatable. Game over. But anyway, I read this article, and this guy, he traveled all over the world. He sampled it all. Brazilian pizza, right? Whatever the fuck they put on that. Italy, France, all over Europe, right? Greece. And he said, without a doubt, hey, Paulie, what's going on? The best pizza in the world, and this is a guy who traveled the world, was the United States. And I have to agree because, you see, the thing about pizza in Europe is it's very catered to the local scene, right? Whereas in the United States, it's like if you look at New York City, it's not just the locals they're feeding. They're feeding, so many tourists and people coming from all over the world, and they have to create something that's going to taste good no matter where in the world you hail from. And America is obviously not New York City, right? But New York City is the example I'm using. And New York City has, first of all, it has the best purified water, and it has the best, freshest ingredients right there. Because if you can't get it right there, it's a port city. You know what I mean? It's coming in from everywhere. That's where everything comes in. So, Oh, I'll take a look. I love this song. What is it? It looks... It's really cool, but... I love the color of the epoxy. Yeah, New York City has every culture. And it's just insane. Like, if you want the best sushi, it's there. You want the best Italian food, it's there. You want the best Chinese food, it's there. You want Korean barbecue, it's there. You want authentic Mexican, it's there. You want Tex-Mex, it's there. You want barbecue, it's there. You want African food, they got that. It's wild. New York City is insane. Oh, cave tiles to show water features. I thought it might be something like that. I just wasn't sure. It looks really good. Yep, they got fried chicken. They got everything, right? There's nothing like maybe the only thing that you might miss out on in New York City is specifically American cuisine from other parts of the country. Like, you might not get the best Southern food there, right? You might not get the best soul food. You might not get the best Cajun food, but it'll be close. Great. Last time you were in New York City, what kind of cuisine did you lean towards? Like, I know you had a good time. Yeah, it's a microcosm of the country. That's for real. I love that. Who posted the meme? It was either you or EB, Alice, where it was like, or maybe it was Wayne, come to think of it, where it was like, I was in Brooklyn and I just this guy was blocking the whole sidewalk and walking slow, and a 3-year-old just muttered, "This fucking guy." In case you want to know what babies in New York City are like. And I could just see, like, this fucking guy. Like, you're not going to yell at the guy or cause a fight or anything. Oh, this fucking guy. Taking up the whole sidewalk, walking slow. Move to the side! Was it a long time ago, Moogle? I was asking Gray, though. You hit an Irish pub that had some Irish bacon on a burger. You got authentic Brooklyn pizza, nothing better. And a great chicken wrap at a corner deli. That's another thing. Oh my god, the delis. Italian delis, Jewish delis. It's insane. what you can get there. All right, let's play the intro, guys. Yeet! We got to go out. We got to go out. We got to go out. Oh. Can't hide the aroma of flowers. You can with shit.
Yeah. Fire! 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 Yeah. Oh, fire!
That's exactly what she said. It's something about her ass. Yeah, I get the feeling, though, she's very lonely. She kept talking about her ass.
What the hell? You beat me. But now you're going to have to take on the desert route to get the water. Oh, I'm dead as shit. My home planet needs me. Goodbye. Let's, go down to my pond. I'll teach you the nature of getting quacked out. Fuma's alternate color is fucking whack. He looks like a fucking punk rock banana. Please enter box. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Come on, are you an ass? You think you could prevent me? You can't stop me. I can't be stopped. Oh, I could be stopped by that, though. Oh, punish me. I got a knife. Oh, I'm a naughty abomination. Hey, now. And by the way, y'all, I just want to bring something up here because something came to my attention when I was setting up the stream here. If there's ever, like, a problem with the layout, like any kind of inconsistency or anything odd you notice, please let me know. Don't feel like you shouldn't say anything. And I'll tell you why, because as I'm setting up the stream, I noticed the game was a little too big. It wasn't a big deal, right? But it was a little too big and was partially covered by the webcam. So basically it looked like this. And I was like, that's odd. Was it like that last week, or did I accidentally screw around when I was in here? And I looked at the VOD from last week, and it was indeed like that the whole time. And I looked at the VOD from 2 weeks ago, and it was like that the whole time. And I can't help but wonder how nobody said anything. So if you ever notice that something's out of whack like that, please say something so I can very quickly fix it. Because a big part of... I mean, this isn't Flashback Friday, right? But it is a game that we've done before. I've done it twice on YouTube. I've done it on Twitch once before. And we're going to do it again on the Saturn version. But part of it is doing it better in terms of presentation quality, you know? I believe this is us, right? Clear, replay. Yeah. We're on replay, so. Forbidden Library. I tell you, the one culture shock of going from living in New York City to not living in New York City is there are certain things that you just took for granted that you can just get that you no longer can get easily. All right. Well, I mean, you weren't speedrunning it now, were you? But I'm just talking about the presentation quality, you know? All right, here we go. This is going to be a very different game now that I have this weapon, the Chrysogram. The coolest thing about the Chrysogram is that you can move while you're swinging it. It doesn't decimate the Tin Men as quickly just because they're sort of strong against slashing attacks, but... It did take a while, but it's so worth it, right? So worth it. It was kind of fun just chilling with you guys and the tension and everything, you know? I paid for the Chrysogram in blood. I did earn the hell out of it, didn't I? That was the real fall of Gondolin, right, Paulie? Oh my god, let's go this way. There's a neutron bomb just chilling in Dracula's castle. There's a Baudelaire. I was getting frustrated, but we got there though, right? You gonna go to a Knicks game? I've been to Knicks games, that's fun. You gonna meet Spike Lee? Oh god. The first time I got it, I didn't know what it was. I just looked at the stats and I saw that it did not have impressive stats. So, yeah. I mean, I've had it where the very first time... Smash Brother. Welcome in, by the way. The very first time it dropped. You know, I've had incredible luck with it in the past. But yeah, I looked at the stats and I was... Because if you look at... Here, let me show you something. See, so if I look at, like, say, the battle air is weaker, right? Because the battle air, the longer you play the game, the stronger it is, right? But if I look at the Luminous, which is an elven sword that some reason doesn't have a Tolkien name. It's the only, like, place where they should have put a Tolkien reference and they didn't. See, it seems like it's stronger, but you're getting 4 hits every time you press the button, and you can mash. It's wild. Yeah, you've talked about basketball. I know you're into that. I'm not so much into sports, but I appreciate the appreciation for basketball. Should have been called Sting. Sting would be like a dagger. Yeah. It's kind of weird that there's no boss here, but... To be fair, most sports are snore for me. Yeah, there is a starlight. The Vorpal is definitely not as scummy. See, that strengthens the power of the cross. Well, I'm using a cross. Okay. I lost... Gray. Do I look like I need the holy water right now? Think about it for a second. Do I look like I need the holy water? Yeah, baseball put me right out. Put me right to sleep. My mom's into baseball. She's like way into baseball. I'm not. I used to be when I was like 8 years old. Not so much anymore. I actually kind of like golf, but my appreciation of golf is more for the video games of golf, you know? I used to watch football, but I don't know, I just kind of stopped. So we gotta resist fire, ice, and stone. Yeah, I don't think I would watch golf, but like I said, I like golf video games, man. Put me on some Mario Golf and I'm gonna have a blast. Or even like more realistic ones like Tiger Woods or whatever, you know? Oh god. I think I do want to go this way. And by the way, if by some miracle you get 2 chrysograms, you can put them on both your hands and just alternate... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alternate pressing square and circle, or press them both together, and it's insane what you could do. Get some Ring of Vardas and you're unstoppable. Since I technically am on a replay thing, it is possible that the Ring of Adult Store Golf, oh dear, the Ring of Varda may drop. Bazrad. Oh wait, I still have some of the crappy armor on, don't I? Yeah, let me put that back on. That's why I'm taking so much damage. Man, I had PGA Tour on DOS. That game did not run very well. The Carmelo's putting challenge. Oh. Ba 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 ba. That's pretty much the end of the inverted library. You should. It's a great episode. I mean, that's the episode that gave us Thrill Hull. Ball is in. Parking lot. Alright, wait, hold on. Map completion, map completion. Nope. Mom, Bart's swearing. And then a little bit she, hey, what the hell? Damn it, stop. As she's pushing him out. Watch out. Marge, is Lisa at Camp Granada? Alright, shield potion. We gotta fight the creature. This is gonna be trivial. Dead. You have joint custody of the brain cell right now, and there is Tooth of Lad. Oh. My bad. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy.
Oh yeah. Squeeze my lemons.
Damn. There's Paranthropus. These guys can drop the Ring of Varda. I'm not trying to farm it, but these are the guys that can drop the Ring of Varda, which is the best ring in the game. It is not the one ring. It's better than that. Just think. Not some shitty trinket that Sauron made. This was made by Varda, the Queen of the Earth. I think the association is that it's supposed to be the wedding ring that Manwë would have given her. Yeah, it's only Frankenstein if it's from the Frankenstein region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling monster. Oh, check out these guys. Firing my laser! I don't know why they felt that they needed green skeletons with crotch lasers. But we got them. Well, that was in Tevilda's House of Cats. Or dim sum set. Yeah, no wraiths, right? Screw you. Alright, we got a showtail and a hammer. The note. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They got that Vijay laser. It's a boner blast. There's a heart. Well, that actor was... Oh, I forget his name. He was that dude that was in, like, Reservoir Dogs. And, he's actually more known as a criminal than he is as an actor. They said the same thing about him on Seinfeld, that he was just an asshole to everybody and very difficult. I forget his name now. I'm sure Alice or somebody will say it. Oh, watch out. Those beams do like a metric fuck ton of damage. You don't want to get hit by that. Right. Lawrence Tierney, that's it. Moogle said it first, but Alice spelled it correctly. Captain Boner Blasts! Alright, we're in the Black Marble Gallery. Yeah, we talked extensively about him before, but yeah. They said the same thing about him on Seinfeld, that he was just intimidating and difficult and nobody liked him. And he was supposed to be a recurring character that would appear as Elaine's dad here and there, but they just decided he wasn't worth having around. He's done a lot of crazy stuff. Not only was he stealing stuff from the set, but it was like all really concerning shit, like he's stealing knives. Oh, whatever. Axe is really useful for when I go to the necromancy laboratory. Do I want to go up in there? Yeah, I do. Alright. Which is probably where I'll head in that direction-ish. Whoa, watch out. Watch the Zelda traps. Because, it can be difficult to hit, oh god. Well, I'm gonna go this way. Beelzebub. All of his parts with any weapon. Ball of steel. Steel. I think it's just a library card. No, it's a meal ticket. Same sprite, though. Oh! The amount of damage that traps and stuff like that do is based on how many hit points you have, by the way. Coming up there for the map completion. Watch out. Okay, no, I want the X. I'm not gonna go up in there just yet. Monster Vial 3. Okay. These guys can be really tough. But... oh, I should have stayed there. Oh, he got me. You're not supposed to fight these guys till you're, like, near the end of the game, so... I have the best armor. They drop God's Garb, but the walk armor outclasses it when you're at max percent. But technically, I already have the best armor. Oh, I should have stayed there. Oh, you did that? The exfoliation stuff? I've never done that. I've thought of doing it. I know it seems weird for a guy to say that, but I've thought of it. Oh, actually, I do need a clock in here at one point, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm going to go down here. Actually, can I get a clock in here? Ring and cross. Yeah, there's one. I can always go back and get an axe. Yeah, one day I'll do something like that, right? Does it, like, hurt to peel it off? No? That's cool. And there's a life up. Okay. Should we do Akmadon 2 now, or... I'll do it now, since I got the clock, and... Actually, I don't think the clock leads to him, but... I think this might lead to him. Let me do this real quick. Let's see. Resist fire and thunder. And holy and dark. Okay. No, I don't need the clock anymore. I can go grab an axe. That's what I would prefer to have at this point, is an axe. Oh. Alright, and this happens to be open, which is nice. So we'll do Akmadon's lair. Maybe one day I'll do something about that. Just for funsies, you know? I wouldn't mind feeling silky smooth. I'm a guy, but I wouldn't mind feeling silky smooth, you know what I'm saying? Oh god, Alistor. That's one of the tougher enemies. Not as tough as the Guardian, but tough. So you can see the insane power of the Chrysogram. I believe this is the Colosseum. We'll come back to that. I don't want to do the Colosseum just yet. Colosseum in Inverted Castle is tough. I'll come back to that, actually. Alright, and there's one more thing. There's a door, wall I could break open, which I believe is up here. Yeah, there's Cthulhu. I know it says Malachi, but they switched Cthulhu and Malachi's names by mistake. High potion, Sword of Hador, and an opal. Hador is a Tolkien reference. There was the House of Hador, which is... Hold on, didn't I have something up about the House of Hador just now? Wait, I have Haleth. Here it is, House of Hador. I'll show you the heraldry. Hold on one second. I actually was researching this for an article I'm writing. So the Sword of Hador is... let me show it to you. Well, I'm not showing you the sword, but where's my... Oh, there it is. So that's the heraldic device of the House of Hador, which they were one of the 3 houses of the Edain. Edain means noble men. In the first age of Tolkien's work, there was 3 houses. There was Haleth, Hador, and Beorn. And one of the most important characters, and this is why I was researching this stuff, in the first stage is this guy Tuor of Gondolin, and he was actually descended from all 3. The One Ring's not in this. The Ring of Varda's in it, but yeah, no One Ring. But if you look at the description for how Sword of Hador, it just says House of Hador heirloom, so that is a reference to Tolkien, the House of Hador and whatnot. But the One Ring would be a bad item to have, right? You wouldn't want to have the One Ring, but Varda's ring, on the other hand. Alright, level the fuck up. Oh, he dropped something. I got me a Covenant Stone? Hold up. Hold up with the Covenant Stone. That's just extra strength right there. Yeah, bro. Oh. Green Lantern ring would be too powerful, right? I don't think the devs were into Green Lantern, they were into Tolkien. Not this room. Alright, this is just a teleporter, I believe, so I'm going to go in there and just activate it. But it is interesting that I just had that up because I was researching a little bit of the linguistics about the 3 houses and the meanings of those words, Beorn and Haleth and Hador. There's a shield potion and a luck potion. Whoop. Yogurt Schwartz ring. Yup, indeed. There's a mana prism. Alright, here we are. No, get out of here. No. Oh, no. That's okay. Stop it. I don't know why I bothered to do that. Nope. There's an aquamarine. Whoa! Oh, it's Malphus. Remember when Malphus was a boss? I know it says Karusaman. That was a mistranslation. It's supposed to be Malphus. In every other game, she's called Malphus. But just, for some reason, in Symphony Night, it's Karusaman. I'm not sure what they were going for with, Cillian Murphy had Oppenheimer's, like, eye movements down. Like, it was uncanny how much he disappeared into that role. Alright, let's fight Ahmedin. Ahmedin's gotta be the easiest fucking boss. Even without the Chrysogram, he's just... Look. He doesn't have enough hit points to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, they could have given him more health. And there's the rib of Vlad. I wonder, could I buffer that input like this? No, you can't. Okay. I was just trying new things. I got his bone. It was the bone of Bonosaurus Rex. There's a heart. Okay, cool. Like, they really should have made... there is this one dude who... I follow his YouTube, but he hasn't put out an update in a while. But I ate his booty like groceries, indeed. He's been working on a balance patch for Symphony of the Night. Basically aimed at making the game tougher. Not being incredibly hard. He's not going for, like, Dark Souls hard, but just, you know, more of a challenge overall. And I remember one of the first videos he showed was a rebalanced Akmadin that had more health, better patterns. You can't kill him in 3 seconds like that, you know? Oh, there's another Malphus. I am also kind of over-leveled because we leveled up a lot just killing all those shmoos, you know? Esco? What? I don't know what you mean. Save point. They shot the movie around Cillian Murphy's haircuts. Like, whenever he got a haircut, they're like, alright, let's do a scene. You got that perfect J. Robert Oppenheimer hair. Let's go. Whoa, watch out. Nice. Come on, give me a wing smash. Oh boy. I just want to quickly fill it up by doing wing smash. I don't know if that's the guy's name. He has like a New York City accent. I don't know, let me see if I can find it. You said Esco? Let me look it up and see if that's the dude. Oh, there's a rapper named Esco. That's kind of... We put CastleVania. Symphony Night hacked. Yeah, I typed in Esco CastleVania Symphony Night, and it brought up the channel called SOTN Hacked. I guess he calls himself Esco. I didn't know that, but that is the guy, yeah. And he's been working on it a really long time, and he doesn't update often. And I think part of it is that people have been very unkind to him. There's the Alucard mail. Unfortunately, I think the walk armor already outclasses it by a little bit. You do get additional resistance to, you know, fire, lightning, and ice with the Alucard mail, but I don't know. Yeah, I was just impressed with the acting all around. I mean, you had Rami Malek and even Gary Oldman for a single scene. And what does it matter if he's making it open source? He's making it. It's not so much to get good. Well, part of it is people that are like, you said it was going to be harder, so how come it's not ridiculously hard? And he's like, I'm not trying to make it ridiculously hard. I'm trying to make it balanced. I'm trying to make it a good challenge. And people are like bitching about like Slogger and Gabon not being hard enough. And he's like, it's the first fucking boss. Why would it be that hard? And also just the fact that people get on him about a long time between updates. But, you know, it's his life. But I don't care if he's open source. Then they don't have to be patrons. That's the beauty of it, right? That's the beauty of it. They could just take their money elsewhere. There we go. Oh! I'm gonna be falling for a while. Oh, okay. Alright. I'm low on magic, so let's get up here. Alright, so that's completely filled, alright? I love these guys. Flying zombies. there's a life up. Right, down here. And there's a heart refresh. Yeah, it may not update often, but every time he updates, it's something interesting, and I just like his approach because he understands game design. He's not just being like, let's just jack up all the stats and make everything hard, you know? Whoa. Oh, alright. Alright, now we're in the... I think it's called Unholy Chapel? Sniper of Goth is an interesting translation. I believe they're supposed to be called Alamaric Snipers. Sniper of Goth is pretty badass, though, I can't lie. Alright, there's a life up. Mana Prism. I haven't seen anything about sprite reworking. I've mostly just seen him update about balances. Yeah, I'll go this way. Actually, I think this connect... That's all. We'll go this way. Because the Titanic did so well the first time, right? Oof. I got poison. That's okay. Remember these guys from CastleVania 3 on the NES? Oh. And there is a Talwar, which... You often see Talwar as a sword in Ys. Oh, that? That's wild that they would think to do that. The sword comes out so fast that it catches the Black Panthers before they can do anything. Here's Medusa. And she's dead. Some of the bosses in the latter half of the game are a little too low health. And there's the Heart of Lad. Some of them are difficult, but like Galamoth is ridiculous. When you start hearing about those full restarts, it reminds me of like Duke Nukem Forever, right? How many times did they restart that game? Ah, that's okay. Is it a confession room? No, it's a save room. Okay, let's just do that then. I'm not being as methodical as I usually would be, but we'll get everything. Metroid Prime 4. Well, Metroid Prime 4 did completely change developers. There's a Baka knife. It went to the developer that should have been doing it the whole time, and a magic missile. Alright, no need to go to the left, because that'll just connect me back to the beginning of the castle. Because the initial developers, apparently what little they had done was really not very promising. So it was basically entirely scrapped and given to Retro Studios. See, the whole thing about the Black Panthers is normally you have so many startup frames swinging your sword that it's able to liquefy before you even attack it, and it's kind of difficult to actually hurt them. But the Chrysogram comes out basically in 2 frames, you know. Got a meal ticket. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, they had been working on Donkey Kong. It is interesting, though, that they wanted Metroid Prime 4 to be anybody but them. That's wild to me, because why wouldn't you want them to do it? Like, I get they were doing Donkey Kong, but come on. Alright, I need the, where is it? Spike Breaker. There's my cloak. Twilight cloak. Now are we looking like we should? I can take the spike breaker off. Where is it? Walk armor. Yeah, we haven't had a new Donkey Kong Country since the Wii U, right? Hey, Mega Man X was able to, well, not bust the spikes, but I don't know if you ever played Mega Man X6. There's an armor that lets you just walk on the spikes. Like, it don't hurt you at all. You have not? Well, you'll see me do it. Because that's the next series after CastleVania. I'm actually really looking forward to doing that. As much as I'm looking forward to playing all these CastleVania games. I sort of, and I was saying this to Gray the other day. Well, not the other day, it was a while ago, but how Gray was saying how he associates Castlevania and Sonic together, and I associate Castlevania and Mega Man together. But more Mega Man X than Classic Series. Because I just like Mega Man X more. Classic Series is great, but what will be after Mega Man X? I have not decided. Well, Mega Man 0 and ZX, but no, but I have not decided what will be after all that. We'll figure it out, right? I would like to have it where Saturdays more RPG series and Sundays more action-y stuff, right? It doesn't have to be that way, but I think that would be kind of cool. Mario, I don't know, man. I would have to do like, oh, here's the old 2D series, here's the 3D games. There's a lot of Mario games I just wouldn't be able to really do, though, meaningfully, you know? Like, 3D Mario, I would love to play Galaxy 1 and 2, but there's a lot of fucking motion controls in there that, you know? There's a lot of motion controls in there. So this goes to... Alright, let's do the Coliseum. Well, Hotel Mario is... I could do it, but I'm talking about games that I would want to do, but really couldn't. And there's a lot that, you know... Oh, these... Let me show you the ring. That's what the ring does. Okay. You hold it down and it'll just keep going. Mario teaches typing. Man, I would destroy that game. I would destroy that game. I'd just zoom through it, man. I'm a good typist. I mean, I went through typing the day like it ain't no shit. Oh, here we are, the zombie companions. Trevor, Sypha, and Grant. Alright. Grant, you're first. Alright, Grant's done. Trevor. Sorry, Trevor. And Sypha. Sypha can actually do some really nasty shit if you let her live too long at the end. They all power up when they're the last one, but... You said that was a life up instead of a piece of Dracula. That was an optional boss. Yeah, her spells get pretty nasty. Okay, so this connects... Well, I need to load the save the room there, but that connects back. Oh, the switch... Okay. Okay, that's good. But then there's also, this Galaxy 2, you know. But at least there's that. How do you collect this? I mean, I guess you could just walk up to the star bits and collect them, but there was always, like, where you can point the Wiimote at the screen to collect them, and there's a lot of star bits you wouldn't be able to collect otherwise. Not that you need star bits all that much, but... Oh, that's cool, Paulie. I mean, I've already streamed all the classic games. Well, Mega Man 1 through 10. I haven't done 11 yet, but my love of Mega Man is mostly the X series. I mean, I think I still have some of the cartridges sitting here from when I showed them off. Oh no, I put them away. I remember putting them away. Sorry. Alright, there's a heart, and life, and heart. But Mega Man X, to me, that's peak Mega Man, and we'll be doing 0 and ZX as well. I didn't mean to fall there. Remember when in the first castle, one werewolf and one minotaur was the boss of this area? Oh yeah, that's another thing. But you know, I don't think I would do Mario just yet, like as a whole series. But yeah, I mean, you could do that with some games, absolutely, but it's not always viable. I'll give a thought as to what I want to do after Mega Man X and all that. I mean, that's still a ways out. Even just starting Mega Man X is a ways out. By the way, even though these stone skulls look completely different, they have the same bestiary. So that I gotta check out, because I've heard really cool things about it. I'll give it some thought as to what series I want to tackle. Actually, even though it's an RPG, I said it, a little more action-y, might consider Zelda after that, right? Might consider Zelda. There's just a few Zelda games that I really not only wouldn't be able to do meaningfully, but kind of don't want to. And I'm not talking about the CDI games. I'm talking about those DS games that have only touchscreen controls. And if you've ever seen me try to do touchscreen controls with a mouse, it's a nightmare. I couldn't do it in Pokemon or Dragon Quest without tearing my hair out, so it would be the Zelda series minus a few, probably. There's Grom. There's nothing significant about Grom. If you look at it, it just says sword named Grom or something. Yeah, the sword named Grom. There's no... It's not from any kind of folklore. It's not a Tolkien thing. It's not anything. It's just... I don't know why it's called Grom. It just is. I would do Majora's Mask, but I just... Like I said, I don't love Majora's Mask, but... I would do it. But... I don't know. Maybe Zelda's not the best idea, but... It would have to be... selected Zelda games. Oh, actually, I want the axe, so that's good. I don't want the dagger. Oh, God. Here we go. Graham crackers? I know somebody who prefers the DS version. Well, actually, he's never played the N64 version. But he just talks about how great Mario 64 DS is, and I'm like... No. Well, I probably would do the majority of them, just not all of them. Yo, what up, Taco? Link is Potter's worst nightmare, and he's also hated by sign makers everywhere. I would. It is a certain doctor, yeah. I was just talking to him not too long ago. Wait, Azagal? It's supposed to be Alistor. That's another mispronunciation. Mistranslation. Wait, there's a... Isn't it over here? No, it's on the left. There's the Fury Plate, which we don't need armor at this point because we got the walk armor, but yeah. Defense goes up when damage taken. Whatever. Yeah, Spirit Tracks and all that shit. Phantom Hour. No, I can't do that. I didn't even like playing it on the DS. Trying to adapt that into a mouse control, forget it. We were talking about, like, after CastleVania, I'm going to do Mega Man X, 0, and ZX. And then what's after that for Sundays. And I was thinking maybe Zelda. It's not, like, a definite or anything, but that is something that I was considering as being a series after Mega Man X, 0, and ZX. No, Moogle didn't say Star Fox. Alright, we're out of here. When East 10 comes out, I would just do it. I gotta play East 10. Yeah, I haven't played those. And I heard they're perfectly playable on Yuzu, so... Whoop. I'll have to see how I'm feeling, you know, because the idea to do Mega Man X after this was based on just I'm feeling like I want to do it, you know. If you choose to do this path first when you come to the second path, this room can be a nightmare. There's a javelin, Las Sabalinas. Whoa. Do, 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 do. But if people have suggestions, I'll certainly listen to them. I'm not necessarily saying I'll do your suggestions, but it's a ways off. It's going to be a while before we're even done with CastleVania. The heart refresh. Whoa, watch out. Shuriken. Get this guy. The heart. Yeah, maybe. If we have enough ideas to justify a poll, right? Alright, I missed a few things, map-wise, so we'll just make sure we get those. Mostly it was near the beginning, man. I keep fucking that up. Okay. In the very beginning. Really? Right, let's bet we got it. Oh, hello. Oh. I mean, we kind of did a bunch of Dragon Slayer already, you know? I think Falcom is better when they do action RPGs than when they do turn-based. Although I like the first Dragon Slayer Legend of Heroes and TurboGrafx, that was really fun. So this should put me in Necromancy Lab. Oh yeah. Okay. Necromancy Lab is a big circle, so we'll have to explore the whole thing. Nope. You don't start your shit. Save point that I don't really need. Okay. Whoa! Oh, red fell. That's great. There you go. That's right, lady. Gotta watch the bitterflies. That is, I did have a thought to include those games kind of randomly as well, so... Wait, not this room. There's a life, okay. I already have Bastion slated for a Friday stream, you know? What's after Xeno? I have no idea. Xeno's gonna be a while, I mean... They're long games. I was thinking maybe Wild Arms would be a fun one to do. Whoa, that was a bitterfly, wasn't it? Right? Wild Arms would be a fun one to do. At one point, I think we did a poll between Wild Arms and Suikoden, and Suikoden won. But that was a ways off that we did Suikoden, so... Okay. Whoa, watch out. Persona. I mean... With Persona, I'd probably want to, like, include, like, all the Shin Megami Tensei stuff as well. That is definitely something that I have sort of... We already did Saga, and I stopped after a while. I got as far as... What was that one on the PlayStation? Saga Frontier? That game sucked. I think Wild Arms is more attractive to me than like Shin Megami Tensei or Persona right away, because it's not as long. Right, I got a katana. It's not a very long series, and you know, there's a defined end, all easily emulatable. I didn't want that. You like Saga Frontier, really? And I think Wild Arms is something that you guys would appreciate to see. Another one is Tales of, you know, but I like the idea of doing Wild Arms because it's got like a, you know, an end to it. These lesser demons were also once a boss. Yeah. And I've already done some of that research and planning, but... see how it goes. Fire Emblem is one that I've definitely, as a high potion, I've definitely considered. It would take a while, especially since they're still making them. Keeping you under control. Oh dear. The Fire Demon is like one of the coolest enemies. There's only 2 of them in the whole game, and they're very easy to kill. Even when you're not using an overpowered weapon. Hello, Malachi. You're coming out of nowhere. Alright, they should connect back. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped like that. Oh, boy. Oh, of course that happened. Alright. Damn it. That's right, the Fire Demon did have a little... At first, when they started the anime, they didn't use a lot of enemies from the game, but after a while, you saw a lot of them. Got a shield. What looks like something that I wish I should for Campo Tuesday? Or are you just being funny? Alright, he's gonna lunge. Alright. Fuck it. Well, actually, I wanted to go down this way anyway. Check my Steam. Oh no, all right. It hasn't lit up, and this has been a thing with Steam lately. I think I have to restart. I have to restart it every time. If you sent me a gift, I have to restart it. I don't know why, but actually, let me just check my email because it would be in there. Give me a second here. I don't see anything there either, to be honest. Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, Rain World. Oh, that's a slug cat. Yeah, thank you, Wayne. Let me hit that and see if it'll... Oh, see, it activated, even though it didn't... Oh, no, it's not. It's fucked up. It's fucked up because it brings me to my account. Let me restart Steam. I've been having this issue where if somebody sends me a gift, I basically have to restart the client. So let me exit out. That's with Slugcat. June was a very big proponent of Rain World. All right, letting Steam come back up while I... Oh, it just popped in front of me. All right, let's see. Wait. I gotta take that out of my cart. Attention nymphomaniacs, 4 college students want to help you with your problem. Inquire within my PP Go and You. Thank you, Wayne. I'm accepting that now. Yeah, Rain World I've seen. That game looks dope. June was a big proponent of Rain World. She said it was really good. Oh, hey, Jazz Master. Glad to see you. I know that you've been busy as hell. And look at me, old school playing Symphony of the Night. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Okay. Jazz is old school, man. I haven't known Jazz forever. He recently said on the Discord, you know, what was up, and he's just not been available recently, but there you go. Oh, yeah, I mean, I have plenty to tackle for Tuesday, but it's always good to have more, you know, like, ooh. Oh, yeah. I mean, you know that, after Astalon, I said I was going to do Blasphemous 2, so... Ah, man, that's a game I can't wait to play. But you know what the game that I really can't wait to play on a Tuesday is? Fucking Silk Song. Alright, so this actually connects back to Black Marble Gallery, the other half of Black Marble Gallery that I didn't fill out, so I'm going to fill it out now. Oh, you're on leave? Are you okay? Or you mean like a vacation, or are you like sick? Oh, no, it's not paperwork. They've just said that they're delaying it just to... COVID was a big part of the delay there, and they're just trying to make it as good as they possibly can. Oh, I didn't realize it was the overhead swing. Dick. That did 1 damage and it killed him. Oh, my bad. Oh, God. Can you stop spamming that, please? Yeah, we got it. Level up. Yeah, and I recently replayed through Blasphemous and just loved it again, you know, so it was really cool to see that. Yeah, I don't think Silk Song is vaporware, I just think that they're really not in any hurry. Well, Hollow Knight's map was just insane. It was so big, and I loved it for that. So and they said I've heard the same thing, that the only difference between Hollow Knight and Silk Song is in terms of the map that I've heard is that in Hollow Knight you're going down mostly, where in Silk Song you're going up the majority of the time. Yeah, like you start at the bottom and have to work your way up. Screw you, Jack of Bones. More like Jack off bone. I don't know what I'm saying. Got an anti-venom. And this will actually connect back to Necromancy Laboratory as well, so... Actually, do I want to go the other way first? Yeah, because there's a little alcove there. The art direction is actually why I wanted to play it to begin with, because I was like, damn, that looks cool, you know? I didn't know much about it. I knew it was a Kickstarter game. I just thought it looked cool, and then, you know, going into it, I had no idea other than the fact that I just loved the art and thought it was going to be a cool-looking game. I had no idea I was going to, like, basically fall in love with the gameplay. That it became one of my favorite games of all time. So the fact that the game lived up to that art is pretty great. Actually, this might connect to entrance, but we'll see. I don't think that was meant to be Simon. Well, the silk, because you're playing as Hornet, who's part spider, and that instead of casting from soul, her oh god, her whole thing is silk. What up, Shadow Breaks, and how's it going? Yep, we're in the second castle, kicking ass, taking names. 420 blaze it. That's my health. Yeah, this is actually entrance, but that's okay. He's getting 69 by the traps. Is it talisman? Oh god. There we go. Alright, I'm like, I know I can do that. Might as well do the whole entrance part and then we'll circle back and finish Necromancy Laboratory. Speaking of blaze it. Wayne's about to get not low. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm gonna go in here. No longer 420. 563. Violent gynecology. Did you see that song title that I posted on the Discord? Was it recreational colonoscopy? I didn't come up with that, by the way. That was something somebody said on Quora, and I was like, "It's a dodo." Oh god. That's another one that I am looking to play sometime soon. Is Mario RPG. I was actually thinking of doing it on Fridays, the original, and also Thousand Year Door. And they announced the remakes of both of those. You've seen it? What are you talking about? You've seen the violent gynecology, right, Moogle? Whoa. And competitive colonoscopy? Did good, huh? No, sexy plant bitches. I know you meant Super Mario RPG, I'm playing around. I think I might as well do this. It's not a big area. You step back instead of hello. The brain damage is What's up? Wait, what's up, Evie? You're like, back, and I'm like, back. If you said that, I'd be like, well, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. And there is a fire boomerang that I definitely don't need. Oh, wait, we did that. All right. I don't know, I remember this area, the little alcove being more of a pain in the ass than that, but that's because of the blue Venus weeds. The Ultra Allure Une is what they're supposed to be called. I'm not even letting them open and show off the sexy chick. They die fast. Flamin' hot boomerang. What is that emote? It's like a cat with a sprout on its head? Oh dear. You're like, what time is it? What year is it, huh? Oh wait, video games. Let me finish this out. I'm not gonna go to the caverns yet, but I want to just fill this out. Actually, also, well, I might as well just go in here and just do that. But, the other side, is that open, or do I have to open that? Oh, it isn't moving? Well, you are the master. No, I gotta open it. Alright. So I went through as Alucard. Let's do it as a bat. Okay, and then... Oh, not that one. The Doge. And that should open it. Yep. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria. Barrel circlet. Is that the really good one that I'm going to need later? I don't even see it here. Oh, wait. It's just a circlet. Heals hit point by lightning damage, yeah. Although I have the Chrysogram, so I don't think Galamoth is... Hey, Pokex, how's it going? I don't think Galamoth stands much of a chance against me at this point. Yeah, y'all are down for Bojack, right? Hey, Frankie, how's it going? Ooh. It's an easy secret to forget. Screw you. Oh, no. That's another Tolkien reference, but I already explained the wargs. And those are warg riders and fire wargs. Wargs were the descendants of werewolves, really. Sauron had created the werewolves in the first age, and the wargs were later on. And there's a hammer. If I had a hammer. And an anti-venom. You're terrified beyond the capacity for rational thought? Why would that be? Oh, what are they playing on CastleVania Requiem, where it's on PlayStation 4 or whatever? I'm just playing the original PS1 version right now. I'm also going to be streaming the Saturn version at some point very soon, because we're gonna do Castlevania Legends, and then we'll do the Saturn version. We're going through the whole series. All right, so let me go back to Necromancy Laboratory and fill out the rest of that. We'll fight Beelzebub. Beelzebubbies. Beelzebubba. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's interesting that they have that. The cosmology would be interesting. For the first like special video for that channel though, other side. What I want to do is adapt my my Hobbit thesis into a video. So I do think the Hobbit thesis is very strong, and it's gotten a really great. That's back to Necromancy Laboratory. We'll come back. No, actually, I think this is a warp, isn't it? It's got a lot of good attention. I just got to make time because it's a lot to read out and talk about and whatnot, right? But like I said, I did have the fanfic idea that kind of sprang into my mind a while ago, and today a lot of details sprang into my mind, and I might actually have to sit and make time to write that, you know? I haven't written fiction in a long time, so... Scary. Art max up. I have written fiction, just not in a long time. Usually it's been, you know, media criticism or analysis, you know? Or comedy, if anything. Is it dark? Resist dark? Resist dork? When them dorks come at you, you can resist them. By the way, and I say this as somebody who loves etymologies and such, the word dork means whale penis as a monoprism. So that's how you can resist the whale penis. If you're, like, having a hard time resisting it, that's how you resist it. Resist dank. You're not resisting the dank right now. But the dank, Mo, the dank. Oh, these stupid witches. Ugh. Wait, I didn't make any Ghostbusters references, or did you? And I missed it. The dang, Mo! Yeah, that's the way I'm going. Alright, watch out. Oh! Bastard. Whoa! Here we go. Oh, that, yeah, cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria. Let's see how quickly I can kill this idiot. Oh god, not like that. This guy's not hard, he's annoying. Damn it! Right. I was gonna try and get the top of him quickly, but... Alright, now we'll get the top. Yep, he's called Beelzebub, which means Lord of the Flies. So, that's why there's flies. Actually, what if I jump from here? Alright, that works better. I could use the axe, or I could use magic, but alright. Got him. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Oh, you know what? I forgot to turn the familiar back on. I had turned it off when I was farming the Chrysogrim, and I forgot to turn it back on. Hold on. Not that the familiars are relevant right now, but I might as well turn the sword card back on. Thank you for pointing that out, Frankie.
It's my pleasure.
It's my pleasure. Dead as dog shit. Whoa. Ring of Arcana. I forget what Ring of Arcana does. Let me look. Increases rare item appearance. Well, you know, I could have used that when I was farming the Chrysogrim, right? Alright. If we want to farm the Ring of Varda, the Ring of Arcana would make that easy. Which that's dropped only by the whatchamacallums, the big old skeleton dudes. Which I think there was some in the what was it? The Colosseum, and then there's some not Black Marble Gallery, but I forget. The Paranthropus. I forget where they spawn. If we're getting to the point where there's not much else to do, we might try to farm that Ring of Varda, but what do you need it for, right? Other than just to show, yes, that's Varda's ring, as in, yes, the Varda from the Silmarillion. Oh, Outer Wall. Okay, yeah, you're right. That's easy to get to. How about me? Sure guys. I think there are some in the Colosseum, but Outer Wall's probably the best place to do it. Alright, so this connects me back to that. So yeah, Black Marble Gallery. Let's do the caverns. Oh. Well, it don't matter. I had the thought to use the axe on Beelzebub, but we killed him so fast that I didn't resort to that. There's always bats. What game doesn't have bats? I mean, there's several games that don't, but, you know. Oh, really? Dip? Oh, dip? Nope. Gotcha. Even Mega Man has bats, it's true. We leveled up again. Watch out, he coming at me. I don't know, you're only the toughest enemy in the game, but... when you got the slice and dice and julienne fries, you know? Ninja Baseball Bat. I have played that game. That game is actually super dope. Level up. If you can kill these guys reliably, you will level up real fast. Of course, they can also kill you really fast, so... Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. My pee-pee going you. An NBA Jam hack with bats? There you go. You can just make a team called the Bats. Right. Replace Utah Jazz with the Utah Bats. Boom. 10 out of 10. Oh god. A little low health, but I'm fine. Coming up to it. Ninja Baseball Batman. You know what? I didn't know that I was going to do that until I started doing it. Like, I knew I was going to start out by saying Ninja Baseball Batman like a few times in a row. And then I was just thinking in my head, like, what if I just keep saying it and don't say anything else for the whole fucking video? It's a lot harder to do than you might think. This is a video where I say only 3 words on repeat. Zircon encrusted tweezers in my hand. You might say I was pretty grand. It's a save point. Well, he did that SNES drunk that took up the whole video for his drive racing on, you know, Sega Genesis or whatever we're playing today. And then at the end, it's like 3 seconds of footage, and he goes, "It isn't." Which I have to agree. Let me just show the animation since I haven't used it. Holy cross. Life max up. He used a lot of hearts though. There's a diamond. Do 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 do. Screw you. Yeah, I mean that's pretty useful on most bosses, to be honest. Probably Beelzebub more than any other boss, though. Especially since he is particularly weak to holy. People be talking. People be talking. Screw you, balloon pod. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, fuck you. Now I'm poisoned. Nobody cares if I'm poisoned. You just do less damage. Slash. Oh, Opal. Tonight on Opal. Opal's like the Simpsons spoof of Oprah. Oh god. Damn it. Oh, double damn it. Don't make me say triple damn it. Oh, hamburgers. Hey! Oh, I missed that, really? There we go. Shiitake. Please eat some shiitake. Here we go. Within CastleVania, if you say so. No, stop it. So we are all down for BoJack later, right? They left us on a cliffhanger. His sister's gonna find out about what a horrible person he is more than before. Sweet. Alice brought to my attention that there is like a BoJack Christmas special out there. We might have to do that at some point. I don't know how long it is, but for some reason it's separate from the rest of the series. Meal ticket. And you gotta get a meal ticket. Oh, so it's just like one extra episode? That's where the succubus was. Oh, I think there's peanuts there. Yeah. Peanuts is like the best healing item, but you gotta like, instead of just using it, he throws it in the air and you have to catch it in your mouth. Alright. I will be right back. I do have to take a very, very quick break. I will be gone less than a minute, so I'll be right back. Free churro episode. That was pretty great. That was an amazing episode. Especially that brick joke at the end. Hall B. I returned. At least he got it out of his system. I guess that's what matters, right? It might not have been to the right people, or the right venue even, but he got it out of his system. Okay. Oh, really? I think there was a lot in that episode that could be very relatable for a great many people, you know? Because sometimes parents are disappointing, right? Sometimes they're just not that great. And, you know, there are a lot of people who have absolutely wonderful parents, and there are a lot of people who have pretty average parents, and there are a lot of people who have completely fucking terrible parents. And with BoJack, there's no doubt that his parents were the worst. Like, his dad was terrible, but his mom, she was evil. I mean, I could make the argument that she became that way because of his dad. I screwed it up. That she wasn't always that way, and that she became that way because of his dad. I don't think you could make excuses like that, but... yeah. Yeah. And all because, what, she was a little fat? She had a little bit of extra poundage on? Drugging somebody without their knowledge or consent is just like one of the fucking blackest things you could do. That's like really awful. Yeah. The thing is, there's a lot of people who have generational trauma that don't turn out to be shitlords too, you know? Yeah, this part can be difficult to fill out. I'll do it on the way back. Oh, there's the cave troll, which is actually supposed to be called a chupacabra. It's a ridiculously easy enemy in this game, but every game that the chupacabra appears in after this, it becomes more and more difficult, to the point where when you run into it in Order of Ecclesia, it's practically a boss. But you know what, though? All the things that BoJack's mom did while she had dementia were stuff that she would have done before that. And you'll see a lot of, by the way, because we're going to do The Sopranos after that, after BoJack, but not like after BoJack tonight, but like after we're finished with it. There it is, Force of Echo. Now, that makes this actually damage enemies. But you'll see a lot of the themes of intergenerational trauma and cycles of abuse in The Sopranos as well. Alright, so here's the thing. You can jump up really high there, and you won't... Like, some rooms are easier than others, but... Oh, okay. Ah, I'm actually having pretty good luck here. Olivia's like the worst. She's the worst. One of the most evil characters I've ever seen on screen. Not that, like, Tony was, like, any better, you know. See, yeah. Notice I go all the way up to see. I can even do this. Well, that actually worked, but it won't always work. Like here, it doesn't work. See? So the only way to get that map completion is to turn into the Doge and mash triangle, and it just brings you slightly higher. It's the weirdest fucking thing, but that's how it works. I mean, like, you could say that Tony never stood a chance because his mom was evil and his dad basically had no personality. But then again, like, I don't know, his sisters didn't turn out that bad. Like, yeah, Janice was a mess, right? She was a bit of a mess. She was a very, very crunchy hippie lady. She got into a lot of trouble. She had a kid she didn't necessarily always take great care of. But she wasn't an awful human being. You know? And then his other sister, Barbara, there's nothing wrong with her. She's perfectly fine. great seeing you again, Jazz. Great seeing you again. Hope to see you more. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well and whatnot. The swimming's not fast. Hey, we got it, but only the wolf can swim. Actually, I think there's an item up there. But... oh god. There's nothing there, really? I thought there'd be something there. I might have gotten it already. Yeah, I mean, the worst thing that Janice did is a spoiler, and I can't talk about it, but at the same time, it's like, in that instant, what she did was completely understandable. Here's the other doppelganger. Don't you wish you had this weapon, Doppelganger 40? Oh, I missed my meaty. He keeps going to wing smash me, but I jump. He got him. Okay. The Doppelganger 40 is supposed to be much more difficult than the first Doppelganger, but it's easier because you're most likely way more powerful than he is. Whereas the other one was sort of like at the beginning of the game, and you know, didn't have good armor, you probably didn't have a good weapon at that point. Zircon-encrusted tweezers. And I just saw what you said, EB, a little while. Oh god. You're right, like, yeah, there's certainly Blaine from whatever his name is, Cracker Jack, or whatever the hell Bojack's dad, and, you know. But it doesn't excuse everything. It's a contributing factor, right? Oh. This room could be annoying if you... yeah. Sushi! I do have to go this way. These guys also respawn as soon as you're up the screen, so... slow down. There's a pot roast. I can only imagine that the Saturn version of this room is going to be a nightmare, because the Saturn version supposedly has a lot of slowdown. Which is weird, because the Saturn's supposed to be this 2D powerhouse that has a ton of RAM. There's a Dark Blade. I don't think that's anything that we really care about. I'm just going to show the description. Sword forged by elves. Another, I think that's supposed to be Anglachel. But the thing is, they already put Anglachel in the game. They just called it Mormeagle. I explained that last week, of course, but... they could have called that one Anglachel, right? And had the other one still be Mormeagle. Because Mormeagle literally means dark blade, or actually, what it means is black sword. Crackerjack was her brother. Oh, Butterscotch, that's it, yeah. These horse names. Oh, watch out. Oh, yeah. It's true. But like I said, you could say, oh, we didn't stand a chance, but he kind of did, you know? He kind of did. A lot of his issues are his own choices as well. The only thing about Bojack that makes him so different from his parents is that he's trying to be better. He's failing at every turn, but he is trying. I will give him that. There's a heart. And there's nothing actually there. Okay. He certainly doesn't. And then, you know, in that last episode that we watched, like, you know, he's embracing the fact that his hair is gray, he's taking a teaching position, he's getting away from Hollywood and all the, you know, the vice inherent in it. You know, and you think, oh, here's his opportunity to start afresh. And then the worst thing he's ever done has come to bite him in the ass again, and that's what we'll see today. What happens there. Because I'm sure his sister is not going to take that shit easily. She's not going to take it lightly. She's not going to be like, oh, that's my brother Bojack, you know, almost banging a little girl, you know. Like, she's not going to like that. Especially since that girl was hardly older than her. Or hardly younger than her, I should say. Alright, here's a life up. Yeah, but more of a well-rounded character. Let's see. This is... Oh, okay, that's the catacombs. We'll go there after. Yeah, that was that dude. I forget the guy had some... When he was in high school, he had some kind of catchphrase that he was trying to force on everybody, but he kept forgetting to actually say it. That pentagram. And New Mexico was a big part of Oppenheimer last night. Garnet, because I'm better than you. Whoa. Hold on, I can get it from here. Alright. Shit take. Toadstool. Come on, I can do that. There we go. And then I want to do like this. Ugh. Osafune Katana. I believe Osafune was a sword maker. So it's just basically a named sword. Just getting the map completion here. Admirable. Oh, we got it. I actually have relatives in New Mexico. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta talk to my mom about something that I saw on Facebook. I saw my my great uncle Joe post something disturbing. Like it was like something fucked up that was posted on Facebook, and it's more disturbing because he's dead. So they're gonna have to do something about that account. I just remembered that I saw that. Somebody got a hold of that account and is posting weird shit. Do this now, actually. So I gotta tell her, hey, you might want to call Aunt Marietta in New Mexico and let her know that, you know, her late husband's posting on Facebook. Ghost account. I mean, more likely what happened is the account's been compromised. It's been hacked. I'm just thinking of, like, Order of Ecclesia and how traumatic it would be to run into 3 chupacabras like that. Am I gonna have to do this? Yes, I am. Okay. Up. I remember trying to figure this out as a kid. Like, how do I get that last bit of, you know, map completion? And then I tried the... I forget if I looked it up or if I just tried it. I think I had to look it up, actually, to turn into the wolf and swim up. It gives you just enough extra. For $4. I'll do that all the way out. Doggy paddle. Calm down, Luke. Is the Alucard shield, which I guess I will equip it. Not that I need a shield right now, but there you go. Doggy paddle. Moogle thought doggy paddle had something to do with spanking. Oh god. It's infectious, right? Yeah, $4. Yeah. It's so infectious. All right, we're gonna do the hardest part, which is not gonna be hard because we have the crucifix. We're gonna do the what do you call it? The floating catacombs. Well, there's 2 areas up there. Okay, there was a quote in Oppenheimer that sort of made me think of BoJack as well. I wonder if it's the same quote. So let me know what quote it was for you that made you think of him. You don't get to commit the sin and then... Yes! Yes! When his wife said that, oh my god, I was like, ooh. That was a Diane moment right there. Oof, right? Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, Guy Bomb, what's going on? Oh, I'm a regular enemy now. There's a save point here. I'm going to fight Death next. That's in the next room, actually. Death! It's not going to last much longer than all the other bosses. I think Death is the last one we need to fight Dracula, because let's see, it's the bosses from original Castlevania. So we did the Bat, we did the Bat, we did Medusa, we did Akmadin, we did the Creature, and then Death. So slow, bro. There he is.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Your soul is mine. Alright, that's phase 1. Dead. That one didn't make me think of Bojack, but the other one certainly did. And there it is, the Eye of Vlad. Okay, so everything past this point is completely optional, but of course I'm going to do it. Oh, let me switch to the other dude. Where is it? Demon, there it is.
I'm ready to serve, Master.
Yeah, serve these nuts by hitting that switch for me. I might have to leave and come back. There he goes.
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
Well then press it, bitch! What the fuck you talking about? Put the sword back on. Oh my god, Moogle with the IRL lag. I beat that boss like a while ago, and you're like, got him! In like 5 seconds. Oh, really? Green tea, Power Sire, and a life apple. Oh, you're in an ant. I got you. Wait, your gift's up right now? You know, you could always subscribe. It's not a lot of money. Oh, look, there's bats. Ugh. They're not even like more powerful bats. They're the same bats from the beginning of the game. They just attack in swarms. They don't do real damage, but they just knock you around. There's the Alucard sword, which normally would be the best sword, except I have the sword familiar leveled up enough where I can wield it as a sword, and I have the Crucigron. I believe that's Persona Q. Is the chibi persona. This should be a warp. And it is, okay. Yeah. Persona Tactica? It could be that. I was thinking Q, since that's sort of cutesy. Ah, okay, so it was Tactica. Alice knows way more about that series than I do. Grapes? Okay. shit take. There's another Power of Sire there. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, I guess Persona Q was a while ago. Unless it was a new one. This fucking area. Salome. Oh my god, it does, you're right. That thing that comes out the wall. Sometimes the sprite is backwards. Ow. Goes in half. It was not the worst version of Bram Stoker's Dracula out there. That would be the Sega CD version. Are you talking about Mary Shelley's Frankenstein? The game was... It was bad, but it wasn't, like, terrible. It was just bad. It was, like, regular bad. Some weird looking blood skeletons that they're friggin' gold. Who got blood like that? 0 out of 10, not enough bucks. Yeah, not even THQ bad. Karma, 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 coin. Also, blood skeletons that are completely normal color. Is this it? Is this gonna be Galamoth soon? I think he's around here somewhere. Nope. Alright, it's an elixir. But I'm barely knew her. Ah. The Flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. You know, I looked up that Robert Mapplethorpe guy once, and apparently he is not really known for photographing flowers. He is most known for porn. Oh, I didn't want that. I didn't want that either. I didn't realize I had that. It doesn't matter what weapon I have, actually. I looked up Robert Mapplethorpe photography, and it was all the JJ. I didn't even see male nudes. It was just like, boom, the JJ all day. I was like, damn, and he had a CDI game. All right. Oh, damn it. Oh, I don't want her to go casting glacier toss here. Damn it! Oh no! That is the worst thing that could have happened. Alright. Oh my god. Stop it. Alright, she stopped. Oh, maybe James Rolfe will give you his. Probably not. Like, you want this shit? Oh. Bobby Maple, that's what they call him on the streets. Regular blood skeletons. Run the right way, right? Yeah. Ish. Life up. Smart up. Oh. Regular skeletons at this point in the game. You gotta be joking. There's a shield potion. Attack potion. That's a necklace of J, right? Yeah. I don't really need it. I like what I have on. If you look at it. It's just 5 defense. But it's part of his starting equipment that you're getting back, you know? I don't know what the J would stand for, but... Now they got green blood skeletons. Can't even find it for sale? Damn, that's weird. You could probably find Calibri, the finest hummingbird shooter for the 32X for sale. But you can't find the flowers of Robert Mapplethorpe. They're undead Vulcans? I get your Vulcan mind. Diamond. Green-blooded hobgoblins. I know, I've played it. It's actually a pretty decent game. Homer J. Simpson. Here we go. I'm not going to worry about the barrel circlet. This guy's... See, normally, if you use the barrel circlet, you can stand under the lightning and just heal from it. The ball lightning is not considered lightning damage, it's considered dark, so you can't absorb that unless you have something that lets you absorb dark. I've done this without the chrysogram, it takes forever. We got it. But the barrel circuit is sort of the trick to it. Life maximum up. There's a heart. And a life. How much did it sell for? Hey, Flower! What's up? Thank you for subbing for 54 months. Hello, indeed. Hello! La la la. Everybody, if you got emotes, spam them to thank Flower for showing support. Just spam whatever emotes you got. There we go. Let's have ourselves a little party. Thank you so much, Flower. Welcome in. There's a ruby circlet. I forget what that does, actually. Oh, that heals from fire. Okay. Well, we're glad. And there is the gas cloud, which means your mist form, basically a fart cloud that can damage enemies as you pass through it. If you're into that kind of thing. If that's what tickles your pickle, right? I'm like, I can get up there without turning into a bat. Oof, 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 indeed. Right. It's just one more part of this area that I haven't done. Might as well. Even though I'm at full health. Thick Sonic. Clapping around at the speed of sound. He's got to run real quick, but he's dummy thick. Wrong way. Oh, damn it, really? Oh well, I guess we're not doing that. Alright, this way. Oh. Screw you. What level am I even now? Oh god, I'm level 50. That's insane. I don't even usually get up this high, but all the farming for the Chrysogron we did. I'm thinking I might actually... I'm not going to make like a whole thing out of it, right? But I mean, we might do a little farming for the Ring of Varda. Just a little bit, right? If we don't get it, we don't get it. We'll just beat the game, right? Because we're pretty much at the point where the only thing left is to fight Dracula. So I might as well just try to beat the game, right? I don't know what my map completion is going to be. I think I'm... If I'm not at 200.6%, I'm close to it, right? I mean, what I did see, like, you know, as far as nude photography goes, it was good nude photography. Oh, I overshot it. But, you know. Yeah, why not get Varda's ring, right? Manwë is going to be so angry that he got her that ring. He made it out of, like, a meteorite or whatever the fuck, right? Tolkien never mentioned specifically wedding rings of the Valar, but you gotta imagine they'd be pretty fucking sick rings. And then this fucking half-vampire chode gets it off a skeleton giant. Oh, really? There we go. Yeah, but I guess the best place to farm it for the Paranthropus is Outer Wall. And there's a warp not far from here that we could get to Outer Wall pretty quickly. To try and get 206%, or 200.6%, what I'll do is we'll go to Shaft's room and warp out real fast. That way I get the thing. That's like, every time you tell that fact, I'm like, that's so wholesome. It really is. Like, I just love that fact. It's down and to the left. Oh. Stupid weeds. Yeah, he has it on display. That's exactly where I want to be. So I'm going to equip the Ring of Arcana, which makes rarer items appear quicker. And we'll see if we can get the Ring of Varda to draw from these Paranthropuses. Then we'll go to Shaft's room, warp out, right? Save it, reset, see if we got full map completion. If not, we'll try to figure it out, or, come on, let me do this. I'm bad, I'm so bad. Alright, come on, one more try. Hey! Alright! Oh, it's not the easiest trick to do, you know? What I'm doing is, after you double jump, you can press down and jump to do the foot stomp, and then if you hit something, whether it's an enemy or a candle or whatever the fuck, you bounce off of it, and then you can jump again. Is it this? No, that's the library. We don't go to the library. Unless I want a second Chrysogram, which... that's just overkill at that point. Besides, I don't want to feel like mashing two buttons at the same time. Alright, fuck it. Dick. Come on. Oh, man, really? Even just aiming the foot dive can be difficult, but I used to be better at it. The wonderful thing is that all those tricks work in Bloodstained. As soon as I started playing Bloodstained Ritual of the Night, I'm like, this is the same engine from all those CastleVania games. It's very similar. And it's like, can I do all the tricks that you could do? And I, like, yeah, you can. Alright, let's see. It's these guys. I guess the best way to just run through it like that. Like I said, we're not going to spend like an hour like we did last week trying to get at this drop. If we get it, we get it. If not, no big deal. you know what I could do is, let's see. We can, where is it? The a la carte shield? Oh, that doesn't actually affect luck. Maybe it's just the a la carte armor that does. Where's the a la carte? No, maybe you have to wear all of it for... Maybe it has to be both of them. Huh. Oh, wait, it's the sword that raises luck, isn't it? Never mind. I don't care about it that much. I'm not using the a la carte sword to fight Paranthropuses. Alright. Make up absolute bullshit on Quora. Please don't. It's funny, but please don't. $1. Wait, that's way too low. I wanted to put it like, there we go. All right. I know you're not going to, but that is funny. There are so many questions I see that I just want to, like, put a really snarky answer to. And sometimes I do. But not always. Hey, wow, that dropped so quickly. Holy shit. Oh my god, we got it instantly. Bro, that was it. Speaking of absolute bullshit on Quora, alright, I'll look. Can you believe that? After an hour and so? I've seen that one. I actually was very tempted to answer that one. I was very tempted. Why would a baby be skydiving? Like, what is wrong with this person's brain? I saw that, and I was very tempted to answer it. All right, let's go for 2. But that was too fast. But okay, so if we go and we put it on there, a golden ring to rule over all. Yes, it is a reference to the One Ring. However, the One Ring did not have a little skull emblem. Varda is a character from Tolkien. I'm going to bring the Silmarillion out. I'm going to read you just a little tiny bit. So here is, it's reading time with NecroVMX. Here is my lovely copy of the Silmarillion that I bought myself for my birthday last year. It was my birthday present to myself. But let me go to Valaquenta, which is the second section. Here. The great among these spirits, the elves named the Valar, the powers of Arda, and men have often called them gods. The lords of the Valar are 7, and the Valir, the queens of the Valar, are 7 also. These were their names in the Elvish tongue as it was spoken in Valinor, though they have other names in the speech of the elves in Middle-earth, and their names among men are manifold. The names of the lords are in due order: Manwe, Olmo, Aule, Orome, Mandos, Lorien, and Tulkas. And the names of the queens are Varda, Yavanna, Nienna, Este, Vaire, Vana, and Nessa. Melkor is counted no longer among the Valar, and his name is not spoken upon earth. Manwe and Melkor were brethren in the thought of Iluvatar. The mightiest of those Ainur who came into the world was in the beginning Melkor, but Manwe is dearest to Iluvatar, and understands most clearly his purposes. He was appointed to be, in the fullness of time, the first of all kings, lord of the realm of Arda, and ruler of all that dwell therein. In Arda his delight is in the winds and the clouds, and in all the regions of the air, from the heights to the depths, from the utmost borders of the vale of Arda, to the breezes that blow in the grass. Sulamo he is surnamed, lord of the breath of Arda. All swift birds strong of wing he loves, and they come and go at his bidding. With Manwe dwells Varda, lady of the stars, who knows all the regions of Ea. Too great is her beauty to be described in the words of men or of elves, for the light of Iluvatar lives still in her face. In light is her power and her joy. Out of the deeps of Ea she came to the aid of Manwe, for Melkor she knew him from the beginning, before the making of the music, and rejected him, and he hated her, and feared her more than all others whom Eru made. Manwe and Varda are seldom parted, and they remain in Valinor. Their halls are above the everlasting snow, upon Oilosa, the utmost tower of Taniquetil, tallest of all mountains upon earth. There's a bit more, but that's quite enough. So, yeah, so basically, Manwe is the head angel. His wife is Varda. They're the king and queen of Earth, or Arda as it's called. They rule over everything, and we just got her ring. So as you can see, it raises your strength by 30. It raises your constitution by 10. It raises your intelligence by 30. It raises your luck by 5. Your attack goes up by a lot, and your defense goes up by a lot. So, yo, what up, Ed? Let's go for 2. Can you imagine the sheer power? The sheer power of bullshit? The 2 rings of Varda. Hey, Sarah. And 2... And what? Maybe we should try to get a second Chrysogron, now that I have this Ring of Arcana. Wait, did I re-equip the Ring of Arcana? No, I did not. Let me put that on. Where is my Ring of... Oh, I have it on. No, never mind. It's the Ring of Varda I took off. I can't believe that dropped so quickly. That was only like my 3rd pass through the room. We're not gonna get that lucky again, right? That's insane. But you see how I'm doing like 83 damage? Let me take the Moonstone off. Now watch how much damage each swipe does with the Ring of Varda. 123. And that's hitting 4 times rapidly, and you can spam it, so... yeah. I figured it wasn't going to be bullshit because I have the Ring of Arcana on, but at the same time I thought it would take a little longer than that. And it's okay. If we didn't get it, I would just be like, alright, let's go finish it. We don't need it. It's just cool to get... There it is. There's the second Ring of Varda. So then all I would do is put a second one on, and look at how high my stats go. Except that, well... Oh, look at a gauntlet. Let's see if I can get a second Chrysogron. It's honestly really close to here where I can get one. Ooh. It took like an hour last time, but if it takes more than like 10 minutes, unlimited power. If it takes like more than like 10 minutes, we'll stop. But why not try it, right? Then you can see the true power of Unleashed. And believe it or not, this is not the most powerful build. There's something even more powerful than this. I'll show you the most powerful build, since I do have access to it. Was that? Oh, like, no, it was a javelin. I don't mind just rushing forward and attacking now. They're not going to knock me back. What is that? That's not... I don't know what that was. I picked up something, I don't know what it was. That was a weird icon. Was that the ruby circlet? No. Did you guys see that? That little red thing? Let me see if I can find an icon that looks like that. It was this weird little red thing. I didn't know what it was, but it could have been a strawberry. But I only have one, and it's near the top. It's not near the bottom. It would be something that would be either near the bottom or that I'd have multiples of. You know what I mean? It's not there. It's not there. I don't know. I don't know what that was, unless it's... Oh. Further up here. Oh, it was probably a blood... No, I only have one bloodstone. It could have been a turquoise, though. It was partially obscured behind money. Did I just one-shot the fucking Tin Man? So I didn't really see it. I was just like, let me grab whatever it is. It's another javelin. Oh, you know what? It might have been money that was behind this lantern and it looked funny. Right? Yeah, that's money, right? Yeah, 50 bucks. That's what it was. It was a 50 buck. There's ramen. I didn't even have to go into a toilet to get it. None of that toilet ramen, right? But yeah, we'll give it like... Let's see. We'll give it, like, it's 9:53. We'll give it to, like... We'll give it to like 10:05, right? And if I don't get it by then, it's okay. We already have one. I don't necessarily need two. And it's awkward to mash square and circle together. That's ramen. Sweet, sweet toilet ramen. I've been playing a game where you get ramen out of toilets, so... Not that that's the function of the game. It's just I've been playing a game me and EB have been recording called Omori. And every toilet in the game has... Well, in certain parts of the game. Because there's a dream world and a real world. The real world, there's no toilet ramen. But in the dream world, every toilet has ramen in it. Every single one. There's more ramen. I probably mentioned it a few times because it's really funny, and why wouldn't I, right? Wouldn't you mention that all the time? So actually, this is a much rarer drop. The reason that the Ring of Varda feels much more rare is because you can't get it unless you have a clear save on the memory card. You have to have beaten the game at least once. Since I have like 2 other saves that are both clear saves on this memory card, no problem there, right? That's money. But you literally cannot get the Ring of Varda on your first playthrough. And it's understandable because it's such an overpowered item that how would you ever, like, if you put that in the game, it's ridiculous, right? Ridiculous, like a book of astic it is. Yeah, so we'll give it like another 10 minutes. We'll give it till 10:05, and then if we don't have it by then, we'll go fight Dracula. We have to. Well, I'm gonna go to Dracula's room, which is where you fight Shaft first. We'll warp out, save it, reset it, look at the save file, see how much completion I got. Yeah, it's weird that the money falls behind the lantern. I don't know what the cultural or cryptozoological or I said culture already, or the word I'm looking for is escaping me, but I don't know what the significance of shmoo is what I'm getting at. I think the other word, folklore, is the other word I was looking for. I don't know what a shmoo is in folklore. It's probably just a weird translation. It's probably not called shmoo in Japan. Actually, I'm really curious about that. Well, we'll wait till after 10:05. But I'm gonna look up at some point what it is the shmoo called in Japan, because I'm sure it's not shmoo. There's no way, right? There's no way it'd be called shmoo. Shmoo. You think it's a little Abner reference? That's wild. Could be. Shmoo. We're not married to the idea of getting to it, though. It's not an intimidating enemy at all. The worst it does is knock you around, you know? When you first come to this area, if your armor isn't great, they can do a lot of damage, but that's ramen. But they're not intimidating. The only reason they're significant at all is because they can drop the weapon that I'm using. Lost Souls from Doom. They do kind of behave like that. Yeah, I see that. Q? Q. Do you have like a meaning for that, or? I can see how Q could be mistaken as shmoo. Oh, there it is. Look at that. We got it. So I could just put this second cryptogram, and I already explained what cryptogram means. there, right? And then I have it here and here. And I can attack them together. But that's not the most overpowered thing. I'll show you the most overpowered thing. So this is what you do. You put the... is it a la carte or a la carte? I forget which one. I think it's a la carte. You put the a la carte shield on one hand. And on the other hand, you put the shield rod. Which I saw it earlier, so I know I picked it up. Just don't know where it is. There's the moon rod. It looks similar to the moon rod, but I think it's further up. So maybe it is supposed to be shmoo. There it is, sure. And then you press them both together. Alright. Oh, I don't think that's the one. I think it's the a la carte then, right? Hold on, because I'm not glowing. The shield rod has a different spell effect for every shield. No, alright, it's a la carte shield then. I wasn't sure which one. There it is, alright. So we just do this. And then you just hold the shield out. Not only does it do massive damage to every enemy that you touch, but it gives you iframes. You will heal. You're basically unstoppable. You can just take this, and this could be your bashing ramming stick. And while he glows like that, while he's flashing, you're completely fucking invincible. You can kill the last boss in about 3 seconds with this. But that's too much, right? So this is what we're gonna do. Because that's not even, like, you're not even pressing buttons, you're just holding a button down. But that is the most broken way that you could play it. Where's my chrysograms? Of which I have 2 now, which is amazing. Somewhere around here. There's the a la carte shield. It's a glowing white sword. It kind of stands out. I don't know why I can't find it. If you guys see it and I go past it, let me know. But that's the most broken way that you could play this. Wait. Oh, it's Icebrand. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then put the other Ring of Varda on. So, yeah. You just... You could alternate between the two. You can press them together, but it's ridiculous. It's stupid. So let's get to Dracula's area, get into Shaft's room, warp out, and we'll, Do you remember at the very beginning of the stream, the first time I used a cryptogram on the Tin Man? How it kind of took a while. It was doing 1 damage per tick. Now I'm doing enough to kill it in 1 tick. And some of that is the leveling up, but a lot of it is the Ring of Varda. Fist of Tulkas. I was hoping we'd run into the Fist of Tulkas. Bro, you're joking. There it is, Fist of Tulkas. Blessed by Tulkas the Valar. It doesn't get much more obvious than that. It literally says Valar. So let's break out the Silmarillion again. We'll go to Valaquenta, and I will read you the section on Tulkas. He should be towards the end because he was the last one to come. The last one to come. Well, here's a little bit about Tulkas. Orome is a mighty lord. If he is less strong than Tulkas, he is more dreadful in anger. Whereas Tulkas laughs ever, in sport or in war, and even in the face of Melkor he laughed in battles before the elves were born. Orome loved the lands of Middle-earth, and he left them unwillingly and came last to Valinor, and oft of old he passed back east over the mountains, and returned with his host to the hills and the plains. He is a hunter of monsters and fell beasts, and he delights in horses and in hounds and all the trees he loves. Okay, this is mostly about Orome. It gave me a little bit about Tulkas. Tulkas actually beat the crap out of Melkor at one point. But because he came a little bit later, the Valaquenta doesn't talk about him a lot. Let's see. Okay, well, here's Quintus Silmarillion. Beginning of Days, Aule and Yavanna, Thingol and Melian. Oh, here we are. Of the coming of the elves and the captivity of Melkor. Let me skip to the relevant part of this, though. I think I might have gone past it because I'm on the Awakening of the Elves. Hold on. Go back. Here we are. No, that's Aule and Yavanna. Alright, I wouldn't go far enough then. Eldamar. Wait a minute. I just saw it. I just saw the chaining of Melkor. Thingol and Melian. Eldamar and the Princes of the Eldaliae. Oh, I don't know where it is. I just saw it too. Aule and Yavanna. Beginning of Days. Chapter 2 is Aule of Yavanna. Chapter 3 is Coming of the Elves and... Yeah. It's the same thing. The Coming of the Elves and the Chaining of Melkor. Where is the part where they chain Melkor? Let me switch over here, though. Whoa. Okay. I'm looking for the part where Tulkas and Melkor fight each other, you know? And the captivity of Melkor. I'm not seeing it. If I don't find it in the next minute or so, I'm gonna just look it up on the digital copy that I have. So it is easier because this is almost entirely about the elves and not so much about... Oh, here it is. Melkor met the onset of the Valar in the northwest of Middle-earth, and all that region was much broken. But the first victory of the hosts of the west was swift, and the servants of Melkor fled before them to Atumno. Atumno means hell. Then the Valar passed over Middle-earth, and they set a guard over Cuiviénen, and thereafter the Quendi knew nothing of the great battle of the powers, save that the earth shook and groaned beneath them, and the waters were moved, and in the north there were lights as of many fires. Long and grievous was the siege of Atumno, and many battles were fought before its gates, of which naught but the rumour is known to the elves. In that time the shape of Middle-earth was changed, and the great sea that sundered it from Aman grew wide and deep, and it broke in upon the coasts and made a deep gulf in the southward. Many lesser bays were made between the great gulf and the Helcaraxe far in the north, where the Middle-earth and Aman came nigh together. Of these the Bay of Belar was the chief, and into it the mighty river Sirion flowed down from the new-raised highlands and northwards, Dorthonion, and the mountains about Hithlum. The lands of the far north were all made desolate in those days, for there Atumno was delved exceedingly deep, and its pits were filled with fires, with great hosts of the servants of Melkor. But at last the gates of Atumno were broken, and the halls unroofed, and Melkor took refuge in the uttermost pit. Then Tulkas stood forth as the champion of the Valar, and wrestled with him, and cast him upon his face, and he was bound with the chain Agaenor that Aule had wrought, and held captive, and the world had peace for a long age. So yeah, Tulkas just went in there kicking ass, bro. There's an interesting part there that I kind of glossed over where it said they set a guard at Cuiviénen. That's where the elves were. The guards were actually the five guardians led by, the six really, because Melian was the leader. Still talking shit, yep. And on WBMX, the Dick Smasher. But Tulkas was sort of like the Valar equivalent of like Heracles or Hercules, where he's just like this really strong dude, you know, that laughs and loves to fight and drink and such. But yeah, that's the most powerful punching weapon in the game, and I'm glad we found it right after we got a second Chrysogram. But anyway, the Guardians were actually the same characters as the later Wizards. So Gandalf, Saruman, Radagast, Alatar, Palando, Melian. I gotta hold the controller so weird for this setup, but... Like, I'm actually holding it like this right now. There's also a life max up and a few items that I can get after we get to Shaft's room, but I really want to see what the map completion is and see if we're at or close to 200.6%. To get the best ending, where Alucard claps Maria's cheeks, is ooh, that's only all you need is 195%. I shouldn't be going this way. Actually, this is the fastest way to go. Still talking shit. I hope you guys find it interesting, because there is a lot of like weird Tolkien references in CastleVania Symphony tonight, and I think we hit them all. Oh, this isn't it. It's a little further up. Steak quesadillas are awesome. We actually had steak pot pies. It was really good. All right, I'm gonna doge through this. Whoop, do a little Hadouken. Oh. Oh, you can't actually... Alright, never mind then. Yeah, somebody on the development team is a big Tolkien fan, and then somebody else on the localization team is an even bigger one. Yeah, steak pot pie. It was really good. Steak pot pie. It had like hash brown potatoes in there and pigeon peas, which are not like real peas. They're good. Really good stuff. I did make a request that the next time we have meat pies, we do it doesn't matter. This matters. We do what I want to have is the Hungarian goulash pie. So the time I said the Hungarian goulash would be good in a meat pie, and we tried it, and it was awesome. The bacon goes in the pan, and the steak goes in the pot pie. Most excellent wall play. Look how fast I killed that Guardian, oh my god. Instead of doing 8 damage per tick, I'm doing 47, so... Oh, I love Hungarian goulash. You probably have had it in a different style than what my mom makes. Like, it's, she doesn't do it with mushrooms, obviously, because I fucking hate mushrooms, but... Her Hungarian goulash sauce is amaze balls. It's like my favorite meal right now is Hungarian goulash. And then with the egg noodles, oh god. Or in a pie. We also did chili in meat pies. That was really good too. Get myself a nice little heart refresh. Oh, no. It should be more sweet than salty. Nah. Whoever served that to you didn't know what the fuck they were doing. It should be sweet, not salty. Chili and meat pie sounds amazing. It was. A little cheese in there, just the chili. Oh my god, was it good. That was so good. The only thing is, I wish that instead of using the pie crust, well, not pie crust, but the pie dough that you get at the store, that Mom would let me make my own pie dough, because my pie dough is amazing. I did it once when we did meat pies. We did lamb meat pies, and with my pie crust, and my pie crust is a lot better than what you get at the store. All right, so final boss is in there, but we don't want to find it just yet. So let me equip a library card. I'm sure I have one somewhere. Boy, how annoying. Oh wait, never mind. They're over here. No, it's got to be a hand thing because you have to use it. There it is, library card. All right, remember that's near the top. So I'm gonna go down in there and I'm immediately gonna warp out after the dialogue.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who
This guy was in
controlling
Rondo.
Belmont.
Yes, I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of
Hey man, I'm
chaos.
just talking about Shaft.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But
Dig it.
if two vampire hunters were to fight each other,
That Shaft is one.
But Belmont's power is supreme among
mother.
vampire
Shut your
hunters.
mouth.
None
And I'm
other
just talking
could
about
defeat him.
Shaft, then I can dig it.
exactly. That's why I removed
Shut the front
him
door.
as a threat by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
I'm out of here. Oh. Well, I don't really want to talk to him, but I did want to go there. I did see the one in 2000. I did see that. I liked it a lot. I didn't see the most recent one where it was like 3 generations of Shaft. It had Richard Roundtree, Samuel L. Jackson, and John Usher. Oh! I forgot that I had library card equipped there. Hey, where'd you go? What the fuck? He just yeeted out. My bad. I forgot about that. Alright, so... Gotta find my chrysogram. Oh, it's probably at the bottom. Yeah, it was the most recent Shaft movie. It was just called Shaft. And it was all 3 of them. Unfortunately, Richard Roundtree has passed on since then, but I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it. I kind of want to just go through that whole series, like... Especially since Alice told me there was a Shaft movie I didn't know about called Shaft's Big Score. Because I knew about the original Shaft and Shaft in Africa, and then, like, the Samuel L. Jackson movie. And Alice is like, oh no, there's another one in there. And I'm like, shit, I never saw it. Alright, there's like one thing that I missed that's not super important, but I'm gonna grab it now. Oh, I don't care about the TV series. Was that even Richard Roundtree? It's gotta have Richard Roundtree. So I do is like this. And as many times as you can do it without falling and hitting the thing, you can get other items. It takes a while though. And eventually you run out of magic. It's weird that I haven't gotten anything else yet, but... There's the Ring of Arcana, so I now have 2 of them. So that's the way you can get a second Ring of Arcana. If you're really having a hard time with item drops. Dracula Tunic. That's really what I wanted, was the Dracula Tunic. Oh, okay. I don't know where you would even find such a thing, but... I do want to watch the movies, though. At some point. I really like blaxploitation movies if they're good, you know, like Shaft movies are good, Trouble Man's good, you know. Blackula, that was good. I never saw the second Blackula. Scream, Blackula, Scream. What I really came was to just get the Dracula tunic, but that's how you can have 2 Ring of Arcana if you want to. I forget how many items you can get. I might have already gotten them all, I don't know. Blackenstein sucked, bro. That was like one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I thought it was gonna be good. I thought it was like, oh, it must be the same people, right? No. Apparently, those same people... Oh, there we go. Axe Lord armor. Those same people that were made Blackula were going to make a Blackenstein movie, and they didn't get to because these other assholes beat them to it. My god, was it bad. That might be it, though. I'm okay. So just to show you, not that we need any of it, but there's the Axe Lord armor where it becomes an Axe Knight. I'll show you actually do become an Axe Knight. He says, what? And then look at it. I'm an old Axe armor. The only thing is your jumping fucking sucks. Like, you could barely jump. And then there's also the Dracula tunic, which is embroidered nobleman's tunic. It doesn't have amazing stats, but yeah. But let me go back to using the walk armor. I feel like I missed a helmet somewhere. Isn't there a better helmet than the steel helm? It's okay, we don't need it. Like, what about that helmet with the wings on it, right? I'm just, like, thinking, did I miss any part of the map? Yeah, where's the dragon helm? You're right, like, what? Can somebody look into that, where the dragon helm is, while I get myself to a save point? Because I'm gonna check my map completion. Like, what happened that I don't have the dragon helm? It's in the... Oh, it's in the clock tower or reverse key. One of those two. I thought I did all that, though. Hold on, let me look at that. Well, I gotta be in the reverse area. Bottom leftmost part of the reverse clock tower. Okay. Alright, let's first check map completion. I could have been in there and just didn't notice the helmet sitting there, but... I'm like, wait a minute, I know what the best helmet is. Okay. So I'm going to reset the game, which I forget what button is reset. I think it's F8. No, F8 is insert coin or insert reject disc. Reset is F10. Okay. Almost in map completion. I could have sworn I did all the clock tower, but I might have just accidentally left the thing there. Either way, we're going to finish, like, real soon. So, Dracula ain't going to take long. Shaft ain't going to take long. Shaft is long. So, last time I streamed it, we was at 198.7. 197.7 was my nude challenge. This one, 200.4. That means this is like 1 or 2 rooms. Oh my god. Well, that's high, though. I don't know what room I would have missed. I think each room is 0.2%. Or it could be 2 rooms. I don't know. It could be the clock tower room or whatever, but... Cleopatra Jones. There you go. Which way? This way. Let's get the hell back to the second castle, though. Let's hook up to the... because there's a warp a bit closer. So basically, that's 2 squares of map. I said I've been to 200.6%. It's not like there's an achievement for it or anything, but I'll give that a talisman. Let me just see something real quick. Okay, never mind. I'm like, wait a minute. I know that there's a better helmet than that. Dragon helm. Oh, my bad. Double my bad. Is this it? Oh no, I passed it. My bad. Shit. Shit. Oh, get him. There's this stone. You guys will see Dracula made into an absolute fucking joke. Without even the shield rod trick. And if you're thinking, what? You can't beat him normally? Look. That's all I gotta say is look. I did it without any armor or weapons last time I played this game, right? If I could do it with no armor and no weapons and no items other than what the fairy can use on me, then I think I got it, right? Oh, actually, I can go from here. I ain't got nothing to prove at that point. I did it, though. It's on my YouTube. I had fun doing it. I really did. I got through the whole game, Dracula included, no armor, no weapons, no equipment, basically. I was not allowed to equip anything, which means I couldn't use healing items because you have to equip them in this game. I did use magic, and sub-weapons and stuff, right? Like crosses and holy water and stuff, but I did not use anything else. Alright, so the clock tower is actually near here. I don't see anything missing there. What did you say exactly? Bottom leftmost part of the reverse clock tower? Oh, I see it. I see where it's missing. Yeah, my bad. All right. No, we get over there. No problem. I see it. That'll be the 200.6% right there. I mean, we're already locked into the best ending, but I actually see it. I don't know how I missed that, but let me go. Oh, that's a save point. Not bad. Oh, you watched it? I'm glad you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun doing it. I like doing challenge runs, like whether it's like Pokemon Nuzlocke or this game with no weapons or equipment or anything, you know? Cuphead, I did Cuphead with Pea Shooter only. I didn't do the DLC with Pea Shooter only, but I've only recently done the DLC, so... DLC was tough, though. It was a lot of fun, but it was tough. Yeah, you definitely, if you haven't seen my CastleVania nudie challenge. I'm sure we can come up with something. Swordless Zelda. The thing about Swordless Zelda is you can't actually win. You can get to Ganon, but you can't beat him. Alright, so... You absolutely need a sword to make him vulnerable. You can't even, like, hit him with the wand part of the wand, you know? Like, some enemies you can do that. Well, it's considered you get to Ganon and you've, like, pretty much done the swordless challenge. This is one of the first areas I did and I missed out on that helmet. That's wild. There it is. It's my dragon helm. Let's equip that. There we go. You know? The way that I would do it for Swordless Run, not that I want to, because Swordless Run does not sound fun to me, to be honest with you. It sounds really, really dull. But the way that I would personally do it would be, I would take the sword at the beginning and just never use it until you get to Ganon. And that would include not upgrading it. Like, no upgrading to Master Sword. You know, you just stick with the fucking brown shitty sword, you know what I'm saying? Okay, hold on. Yeah. That's the way I would do it. You're not allowed to use the sword until you're in Ganon's room. Yeah, the practice. But I wouldn't do Swordless Zelda just because it really doesn't seem fun. Like, that's... I like challenge runs, but that one just seems tedious. Yeah, see? We sharing that brain cell. It's just fucking tedious. I don't want to play a tedious game. Let's go over to Akmadin since he's pretty close to there we go, to Dracula. So we should be at least at 200.5%, if not 200.6. Yeah, who would want to really see that? But I wouldn't want to do that. I honestly wouldn't. Like, one challenge that I would do is maybe Zelda 2 with no attack levels. Like attack level 1. I would do that. Bomberman Bombless Run? Oh, that's funny. Oh, really? There we go. It'd be so perfect to make those jumps without having to turn into a bat. Why is it easier in the Japanese version? Doesn't the Japanese version average out your 3 stats every time you die? So you couldn't do it in the Japanese version. People have done Mario without jumping. There is one part that requires a wall jump. But yeah. You guys are not coming with that. You're just trolling. You're not coming up with anything good. Whoa, hello. What the hell? You're not locked into stats in Zelda 2 as it is. You could always hit cancel and not spend it. Alright, we heard it already, so I'm gonna skip the dialogue this time. No, I think most of those weren't supposed to be good.
No!
Yes.
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
We clowned him, now we're gonna clown Dracula.
But my goal is achieved.
Simon's Quest with no whip upgrade?
To purify this corrupt
That's tedious.
world
That's just
with the
tedious.
searing flames of chaos.
It's doable, but it's not. It doesn't seem fun to me because you just like every enemy just takes a lot of hits. I mean, I might do something like Simon's Quest level 0
Father.
challenge, you know?
Well met, my son.
Which I don't know if that's
It's been a
possible,
long
actually.
time.
I don't know if you could do level 0.
I was hoping we would not.
Because you need
see
to
each
buy
other
at least a
again.
few things.
I can't allow you to leave.
Which means
your
you need
father.
hearts.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think I would forget such a thing? No.
No.
But neither do I.
I don't like
revenge
Metroid low
against them.
percentage. That's to me that's
Still uttering the same nonsense.
anything at Metroidvania.
No matter. Now
you
is
don't
the time to put
explore,
aside your weak human
killing it for me.
side
I love
and
exploration.
Join me in remaking this world.
The dude who played Dracula went hard,
Dracula,
man.
in the name of my mother, I will defeat you
It's
again.
not a little bit like Raul Julia there. Well, that would just be starter only, which I could do that, but that's actually too easy. And he's dead.
Go back
I was just doing
whence
this.
you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
His name hadn't even faded out for the screen yet.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Go back to H.R. Geiger looking shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Sarcasm.
His name was still on the
What
screen.
profit is it to a
That's
man
like when we did Simon's
if he
Quest and I beat him
gains
before the
world
boss
and
battles music
loses
started.
his own soul?
Because I've done it in Simon's Quest before before he spawns in. I've killed him before he spawns in. But last time was the first time I ever
Tell me.
killed him before the music started.
What were Lisa's last words?
She said, "Do not hate humans.
You can skip getting a
If you cannot
starter,
live with
but
them, then at
the
least
game
do
is
them no
unbelievably
harm,
glitched after that.
for theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity."
See, now you know what Lisa Tepesh said.
Forgive me.
Because we saw the scene with the
Farewell, my
succubus.
son.
Let's peep that ending now. I am the wind. Mom, it's wind. I've only ever seen that written down. Oh my god, jank ass FMV. I do love the music that plays here. A little fashionably late as usual.
So you made it.
You damn right.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
But this is where the good ending is. She actually follows
Don't you
him.
want to go after him, Maria?
I'm sorry. I can't let him disappear from my life.
It's all right. Go after him. Perhaps you can save his haunted soul.
Thank you, Richter. Fare thee well.
Yeah.
And
She gonna
yourself,
clap
dear
some
lady.
cheeks. In the good but not best ending, she doesn't follow Alucard. That's Castlevania Symphony of Night. I am the wind. How about the fact that Robert Belgrade has played Alucard, he's played Dracula's brother Rado, he played a dude in Bloodstain that was sort of like Alucard. And then, like, he's, like, played every character that's, like, almost Dracula. The worst ending is if you just kill Richter. You don't even go to the second castle. There's two variations of it, one where you have the holy glasses and one where you don't, but either way you get the bad ending. It's just a different variation. There actually was supposed to be a super bad ending that was going to be added to the American version that was not in the Japanese version, and they even recorded the voice acting lines for it, but it never made it into the game. But I've heard the voice acting lines, and it seems that Maria gets possessed by the succubus, and then he has to kill both Maria and Richter. That's what I've gleaned from hearing the voice acting. That's true. That's true. David Hayter's a confusing dude. There was one time where he mentioned something about recording lines for Mortal Kombat, and everybody. And this was like right when Mortal Kombat X was going to come out, and everybody went to Twitter and asked Ed Boon, "Who's David Hayter playing in Mortal Kombat X?" And he's like, "Nobody. I've never met David. No, he's not in the game." And it turns out he just confused Metal Gear and Mortal Kombat. It's like, dude, you've been in a shit ton of Metal Gear games at this point. Don't you know what it's called? You thought it was called Mortal Kombat? Either that or whoever runs his Twitter account fucked up, right? Like, what did he say? Started with an M. Mortal Kombat? That sounds right. Let's put that. I'm gonna get copyrighted 'cause of this song. It happens every time I play this fucking game. That's wild, isn't it? Discount Celine Dion. I mean, it's a good song though, but no, it's not as good as Celine Dion. No. Yo, that song that Celine Dion did for Deadpool 2 did not have to go so hard. That was such a good song. Other than the music video, and then like Deadpool's telling her at the end, like, that was good. It was too good. Can you tone it down a notch? It's not Titanic. It's Deadpool 2. It's like, you're at a 10. We need you at a 3. And she's like, this only goes to 10. Yeah, David Hayter's confusing. He thought he was in Mortal Kombat, or maybe whoever was running his Twitter thought he was in Mortal Kombat. So, I guess people thought that he was going to be in Mortal Kombat X, and it was actually that he was in, he was just doing, I guess, Phantom Pain. Because a lot of people were like, oh, well, you know, he maybe he's Sub-Zero, because Sub-Zero kind of sounds like Solid Snake, but no. Oh, that's cool. Did he do a good cameo? You know, I mean, I only had one experience with Cameo, and it was a really good experience doing that. You know, we picked the exact right person. The wind, I am the sun, you're gonna get copyright claims, but not in the Saturn version, because this song isn't in the Saturn version. It's a song called Nocturne instead. Yeah, 97 was OD. Like, what other games came out other than CastleVania? There's like so many good games came out. They were just like, it was ham. Here, let me just go to Google. I'm just gonna type in 1997 video games. See what pops up, right? Symphony Night, Quake 2, Star Fox 64, the original GTA, Final Fantasy 7. GoldenEye, Fallout, Tomb Raider 2, Mega Man Legends, Mortal Kombat 4. There's another Mortal Kombat game, and that game sucked. Mega Man X4, come on, you know I love that game. King of Fighters 97, obviously. There's some games on here that are not worth mentioning, but Klonoa came out. Dreamland 3 was in 97? I thought that was 96. Wow, it was 97. That's wild. All right, guys, we're going to go over the schedule, and then we're going to do a raid. And after just a few minutes for me to get food in order, we're going to watch BoJack Horseman on Discord. If you guys want to join, you're more than welcome to. But anyway, here's what's going on. Tomorrow afternoon, we are going to play more of Street Fighter 3 Second Impact Giant Attack, which I'm playing on the Switch, and we might be finishing that up as well. That's Monday. Also, tomorrow we have Chumbawamba for music appreciation, and they were really good the first time. Like, I only knew them for that one song, but then Alice picked out 2 albums, and they were really, really good, so that was a lot of fun. So don't miss that tomorrow. Tuesday night, we'll be playing more of Astalon, Tears of the Earth for Steam. Wednesday afternoon, more of Doom Eternal for Steam as well. Thursday night, more of and possibly the end of Emerald Dragon. It just feels like we're near the end of that game. That's on the SNES. Friday afternoon, more of Ultima Exodus for the NES. Saturday night, more of Xenoblade. Oh, hello. Where's Xenoblade? There it is. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition for Switch. And Sunday night, a week from today, we are done with Castlevania Symphony Night, but we are going to play Castlevania Legends on the Game Boy, and it's not a super long game, so I'm going to have the next game after it's set up, which is called Akumajo Dracula X Nocturne in the Moonlight, which translates to Devil's Castle Dracula X, which basically it is the same game. It's Symphony of Night but we're going to play it on the Sega Saturn. I've never played the Saturn version. It's supposedly a pretty bad port. The graphics aren't as good. There's a lot of slowdown, but there's a few extra areas. There's like some extra familiars and stuff. So it'll be interesting to play through it just to have done it. So yeah. But anyway, guys, let's go over here. And one of them is way more expensive than the other. That's funny. You know, those guys weren't twins, though. Like, they might... I don't know if the actors are twins, but I know that the characters weren't supposed to be. But anyway, let's see who we have online that we could raid. They were like Rage Against the Machine. Yeah, I mean, not musically they weren't, but politically they were, certainly. You'd think they'd be a package, but apparently not. Who's on? Let's see. Zophar's on. I haven't rated him in a bit. Let's raid Zophar. What's he playing? He's the reason I'm going to do the Saturn version, because he played the Saturn version. That was his first time playing Symphony Night, and he chose the fucking Saturn version. But I was like, you know what? There is new content. I should play it. I know this game like the back of my hand, and why not, right? He's playing Dot Hack Outbreak, so let's do that. Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I got a lot of respect. You know, I got a lot of respect for Zach De La Rocha. Tom Morello is a huge disappointment. I'll just put it to you that way, right? Zach's still cool, though. I respect the shit out of him. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me get this right.
What level area is this again? 65. What are we? 67.
All right, here we go. Okay, guys, there's your raid call. We're heading into Brad's stream. He is playing Dot Hack Outbreak, which looks pretty cool. I've never played a Dot Hack game, but the game looks pretty cool. I'll see you guys over there. I'll see you guys on Discord. We're going to watch BoJack. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon for fighting games. And wait, I thought it was an ad, but it's him. He's like playing a video all of a sudden. I don't know why that happened. Weird. He just played a random video. Alright, we'll see you guys over there tomorrow for fighting games and music and whatnot. Here we go.